So we see there is double meaning in the second stanza. For once on the face of the earth, let's not speak in any language. Let's stop for 1 second and not move our arms so much. And this brings us to the next stanza. And it would be an exotic moment. Exotic, alien, uncommon, unusual, unique, one of its kind. Without rush, without engines, we would all be together in a sudden strangeness. It would be a unique moment, an alien, a moment alien to the earth, a moment very strange, absolutely strange, or strange in absolute terms to the face of the earth. Two reasons why. For once there wouldn't be any movement. There would be no movement of people. There would be no machinery running on the face of the earth. Just imagine that, visualize that situation. And the second reason is, again, in absolute terms, we will be on one platform, thinking along the same lines, and therefore we will all be united. And this would be a strange phenomenon, and it would happen all of a sudden, therefore sudden strangeness. It would be an exotic moment. One, there are two reasons. Without rush, without engines, and we would all be together in a sudden strangeness. So he's hinting at a universal brotherhood. As if Pablo Neruda's eventual or ultimate aim is to achieve universal brotherhood, which the Indians have advocated. So you understand that Pablo Neruda sets out to write the long-term effects of introspection or of such an exercise. But as if when we read the poem, we find as if Pablo Neruda mockingly tells the world that not to talk of long-term effects. There would be a large number of, an umpteen number of immediate effects, immediate benefits. Fishermen in the cold sea would not harm whales. This is the first immediate benefit. And the man gathering salt would look at his hurt hands. This is, let me say, second immediate benefit, or the only immediate benefit, because both pertain to nature. That for once, that if this were to ever happen, there would be no one harming nature. Fishermen in the cold sea would not harm whales. No degradation of nature. And the man gathering salt would look at his hurt hands. This has an underlying meaning. If you damage, destroy nature, nature fights back. So, then the man gathering salt would look at his hurt hands. Gathering salt, exploiting natural resources, taking out natural resources from the bowels of the Mother Earth, harms man in the long run. And he would now pause to look firsthand and experience the harm that nature has inflicted on his physical and mental being. Fishermen in the cold sea would not harm whales. and the man gathering salt would look at his hurt hands. So those who prepare, that is possible only if this exercise of introspection, an all-inclusive introspection, is ever undertaken. This is the first set of immediate benefits that he lists. Let's move further. Those who prepare green wars, wars with gas, wars with fire, victory with no survivors, would put on clean clothes and walk about with their brothers in the shade doing nothing. See, even the staunchest of the enemies, even those who don't see each other, who can't stand the presence of the other, whose soldiers are lined or filed and looking into each other's eyeballs, even they would realize the significance of peace and harmony on earth, and also realize the significance of universal brotherhood. That's why he says, would put on clean clothes without any kind of malice, animosity, hatred, enmity for each other, for one another. That means he's trying to say that this exercise of introspection would purge or cleanse the humanity of animosity, enmity, hatred,